So you guys were one. I'm hearing a lot of you guys. You guys wanted a theme song shortened, so here we go. This girl reviews movies, games, and books. Sometimes she plays them. So does that. And when she does it with the cat, does that make her crazy? Does that make her crazy? Probably. So it's shorter. There you go. Crazy Cat Lady or Martha Butler does not own any trailers or pictures. I use them under fair use, educational, for education and entertainment purpose.
Hi everybody, Martha here. So today we might be doing news, we might not be, it depends how long the review is. If not, I'll do the review, I'll do the news in the next video. So let's get on to the review first. So this is for the second She-Hulk episode, which I think the last one was a lot better. I could totally see. I really wish the dumb media would stop saying if you don't like something, you're blank. I really hate that. You're allowed to not like something. It's not cool. We are allowed to have opinions, but if you have an opinion, they end up calling you bad words, and it's not fair to us, okay? It's not our fault that they don't know how to write stories, okay? It's not, right? And we're allowed to hate it. Back when I was younger, you were allowed to hate and love movies, hate and love shows. And yet now you can't do that without the stupid writers getting mad at you. So, and calling you names. Okay? So, this show, I can see why some people may think the show is sexist. Okay? Against men. Okay? I can totally see it. So, yet they call us sexist even though I'm a woman. Then they call us like inferior to our rate or our sex for some like nobody wins. So, if you want to call me bad names, go right ahead. So, this episode was not good. I did not like it. I like some parts of it. Only part I liked about it is when the Abomination showed up. Okay, and when they made a reference to the fact that Edward Norton was the one who played him during that Hulk movie. And if people were wondering why Hulk hasn't gotten a movie since then that actually was his movie, it's because um, Universal owns the rights to him, and they reduced that movie that they did back then. So they were allowed to do that movie. And that was before Disney bought Marvel. So, yeah, in case anybody remembers, Iron Man was made by Paramount. So, yeah. Um, Not really. Disney didn't make the first two movies. They just bought the movies during right after those movies came out, probably. So, I don't remember. I was in just finished high school when all this happened. So, yeah. Anyway, so now that that's all out of the way, this episode has to do with the fact that um, um, Jen got got revealed as She-Hulk in there, and she doesn't like her name. And a lot of people, and even in the episode, they point out that last episode they pointed out that the media used to pick the person's name instead of the superhero. What this is okay, and she gets him being fired because her doing her turn to a She-Hulk made them lose the case, and now everybody knows who she is because they caught it on camera, and the judge who eventually hires her to be part of her thing, part of the part of his lawyer thing, part of his law firm, whatever. And I just really wish we would actually see an actual case happen during an episode. The closing statement doesn't count. So, really hope next episode we see an actual case happen during it. That's the difference between this show and Daredevil. They actually had cases. Actually had court cases in their lore and their court case show. So far, we haven't really seen that for a closing statement. So, I wouldn't actually want to hear somebody say objective or say abstain, overrule. So, in the next episode, please. So, anyway, she goes and sees the Abomination because she's gonna represent the Abomination because he wants to be free. And we now know when this movie is taking place. It's taking place during Shang-Chi because after she goes and sees him and have a whole entire reference to Silence of the Lambs, which is one of the best horror movies out there. One of the few ones that I've actually watched. So, cool. And basically anytime they have a lawyer, a reporter, or anything like that go and see them, that's what they're basically doing. So, and she's like asked to stay behind the line, and right when she gets in there, she violates it. Good job, Jen. So, she ends up resenting him after a little convincing by doing haiku and getting okay from her cousin that she's gonna go and that she's gonna represent him. He even makes reference to the fact that he a completely different guy, referencing the fact that Edward Norton played him during that movie, not Mark Ruffalo. So that's really great that they. I just couldn't stop laughing when they said I'm a completely different person. So good on them for that one. So basically, those are the parts I liked. The reason I didn't like this because it's been 2 episodes and yet we have not even had to see that. I mean, trying to remember how long did it take for them to do it for Daredevil. To have court cases in their show. I don't think it was this long, but I think those episodes were a lot longer, so maybe they had more time. But I really hope, that's what I'm hoping, during next episode. Okay? It's hard to call it a comedy that has law in it when we haven't seen a case yet. So I did like a lot of I did like the fact that some lawyers like to have comic books in their room. Nice to see. Lawyers can be dorks. Yay! So I'll watch next episode, but I like last ones a lot better because I want it's an origin story, so I understand. Let that pass. So, and and also Abomination gets found out the fact that he's lying because he wants to go and be free and not kill anybody and not turn into Abomination anymore. And yeah, he ends up we end up finding out that he is lying, and he somehow gets out of his cell because Wong. Great, don't they know when a frickin' wizard sneaks into a sorceress sneaks into their cage? No, they don't. Of course they don't. So, yep, we'll see how well that goes next episode. So, it was somewhat watchable, so I'm going to give it a 6 out of 10. Because 2 scenes were watchable. Yay! And for some reason, the Hulk is going on the spaceship, and apparently cell phones work in space. So yeah. Because the whole entire time she was talking on the phone with him, he was on a spaceship. Yeah. Explain that to me. How the hell is there a cell phone um, signal in space. Yeah, that doesn't make any sense. So, like, they're any close to any satellites. Unless they're right above the Earth. That's the only thing I can think about how that would work. So, yeah, I'm putting maybe too much logic in this. So it looks like it's not 10 minutes yet. So it's almost 10 minutes. All right. I guess I'm not doing the news during this time, guys. So I'll see you guys later. Like, favorite, subscribe, and I'll do the news in the next time. Bye bye.